What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Okay, in all seriousness, guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rima the Beast. I am actually a variety caster on Twitch, but I have been dabbling in YouTube recently, and so I have decided to bring you guys a glorious video today. A 2-for-1. Yes, I am going to be unboxing a PS5 and a Xbox Series X today. So stay tuned and check it out. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Alright, dope. So I have had the systems for about 2 days. I was waiting to set them up for the unboxing itself. Just a quick disclaimer, some info about the Xbox Series X. It retails for $499.99. So does the PS5 that I purchased. I did not get the all digital. I did get the one with the hard drive, just because I do still have a bunch of disc versions of PS4 games, and I like to get collector's editions of things, and so I opted to get the hard drive version. I pre-ordered both systems at GameStop, and I was able to pick them up pretty smoothly. There was a couple of hiccups, but I was able to get the systems a little after launch day or on launch day themselves. We are going to start off with the Xbox unboxing, and then at the end I'm going to show you guys a few of the items I grabbed with the consoles. I did not get any physical copies of games for the Xbox One X because I have Game Pass, so I will be playing Game Pass games for my Xbox. Sorry, not One X, for my Xbox Series X. Alright, let's get started. So this is the front, as you guys know. Okay. And we got the back with the Halo packaging. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hopefully you can see everything alright. I will double check the camera really quickly. Awesome. So I'm going to get started with the unboxing. Okay, cool. Alright, I got it. I figured the things out. Okay. Alright. Now that I got the labels off. Boom. Oh, this looks good. Look at that, guys. I hope you're able to see this fairly well from this frame point. It looks really good. And I will put this back. Hold this up. Power your dreams. Okay, that's what Microsoft says. That's very nice. And it is actually a box. Okay, here we go. Let me take the wrapper off of that. I imagine my controller is going to be inside of that panel. I'm going to remove the protective foam around the Xbox. Okay. I'm going to take the sleeve off here. Inside the box, I have a little info pamphlet for downloading the Xbox app and supporting how you support the controller. So it's in there. Let's take the wrapper off here. Oh, I think I have my Xbox upside down. I do. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely like a mini computer. So in this unboxing, I definitely want to compare the size. It feels like I want to open the back of this. The size of the Xbox to the PlayStation. Alright, this feels very sleek. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit these systems on my desk upstairs, but I'm going to definitely try. Let's see. See the black controller in here. Okay. I don't know why this feels smaller than a regular Xbox controller. It's not, but it definitely feels that way. It has, here's the controller here. Hopefully I'm getting it in the frame. And the batteries. Okay. Oh, this controller feels good. Yeah, this feels good. I'm happy I got an extra one. I'll show you guys that later. I have an additional one. This controller feels really good. Yeah, it has like the bristles on the back. This is the weight of it's fine too. I don't usually like the feel of the Xbox controller because it's a little too fat for my hands. But it feels good to me, honestly. Let's see. Then we got an HDMI cable, our power cable. It's a standard power cable too, so that's good because the original one had a brick. This isn't rechargeable, so there's no charge cable here. But this particular one, ooh, my phone's ringing. This particular one does take a different, I think, a USB-C charge cable. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pack a little bit of this up. I'm not able to put it right back in the packaging the way that it was, but I want to pack this up, and we're going to get started on the PlayStation next. I'm going to leave the Xbox out here so that we can get a size comparison between the two in a moment as well. Okay, so now on to the PS5. This is what I'm really excited about. Even though I love that Xbox, it definitely felt really nice and it looks amazing, but PlayStation needs its moment as well, so we're going to get started with unpacking this as well. And I'm going to show you guys everything, including the DualSense controller as well, and then we'll move on to the size comparison between the Xbox and the PlayStation 5. Oh Jesus, this thing is huge. It's so huge. Oh my. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Look at my head in this thing. Well, let me move this. It's pretty big. Yeah. So off the back, it's slightly bigger than Pro. I do apologize. Apparently the camera stopped recording after I unwrapped this, so I'm going to proceed on to showing you guys the other items that were inside of the box and get right to the DualSense controller. So the DualSense does take a USB-C cable, which is already in the packaging. We have the power cable, the HDMI, and the USB-C charge cable for the controller. So since I have both systems, if I need to plug up my Xbox controller as well, I'll just use this USB-C that I already have. Alright, and this is the DualSense. It definitely feels nice in the hand. It kind of has a little bit of a groove, like a little bit of a, not bristle, but on the back it's like slight, like you can, it's not straight smooth. It's more like a, it kind of feels like a grain, like you're gripping onto something that won't slide. You know what I mean? And I like the design of the PlayStation button here in comparison to the DualShock 4. So that was a really nice addition, a nice touch. It feels good. It does feel slightly bigger. It feels kind of like a slightly bigger, slightly more wider version of a DualShock 4. So I'm excited to try to play Call of Duty because then I will get a better feel for this. That way I can have a more definitive answer of which controller I like more. I definitely like the feel of the Xbox controller though. Even though it's still a little bit too big for my hands in comparison to the way Sony makes theirs, it definitely felt nice. It definitely felt nice in my hands. And I would love, I'll probably talk about it on live stream once I get an opportunity to actually play with both systems, how I feel about the controller comparison. So I'm happy I have a second controller that I plan on using for PC so I can get a really good controller comparison for you guys. So definitely check out my live streams if you haven't already. It is twitch.tv/RebaTheBeast, and I will definitely be playing my PS5 on live stream, and hopefully I'll be recording content for you guys for YouTube with these as well. So maybe I'll be able to get a comparison video then. But as far as the DualSense is concerned, I like the way it feels, but I definitely want to see the way that it plays. Like, these triggers are interesting to me, and I can't wait to play games with them. With that being said, now we are going to move on to the size comparison, which I'm sure you guys have already seen. But it definitely doesn't hurt to take another look. The PlayStation is definitely a lot taller. Not necessarily wider, but it's definitely bigger than the Xbox in stature. So we'll get a good size comparison there. So I'll move on to that. So I do apologize about the lighting here. Of course, in my room where I do all of my gaming, the lighting is a bit better, so you can get a better comparison of the two. So if you're having a hard time seeing, I do apologize. But I did have to do this one in my dining room just to have the space for all of the stuff that I've purchased until I make the space in my room. It's even kind of hard for me to do unboxings for collectibles in there because of the tiny space that I have between the green screen and the desk. But as you can see, in stature, while this is definitely bigger, I also feel like it's heavier. I don't have the actual weight. I'll try to insert it in this video for the PS5 versus the actual weight for Xbox Series X. But what I will say is lifting it. Okay, I personally think the PlayStation might be slightly heavier, but let me try again. This is also clearly easier to lift. No, that might be wrong, actually. That might be wrong. I'll check the boxes. Give me a second. Okay. Box didn't tell me anything. So I'm going to Google. The Xbox Series X is 9.8 pounds. And then the PlayStation is 9.9 pounds. In box, I believe the PlayStation is also a fair amount larger than the Xbox. But it looks like they're about the same weight range. It's definitely the larger of the two though. I feel like Xbox, being that Xbox's box, was able to make a design that was a lot more compact than the PS5, which is good. I think a PS5 design in the same style, like a box version, would be a little bit better for storage purposes, but you are supposed to put these in ventilated spaces. One thing I will say about these consoles is when you get them, make sure that if you are putting them in a cubby, that it's a cubby that has no back, or that you're putting it in a space that is not blocked off, that is not sealed. You want to give these consoles good ventilation so that they don't have potential to overheat over time, and make sure you put it in an outside area or an area near maybe a window, a place that's pretty cool. That way they're not harboring heat like previous consoles were. That would be my recommendation. I'm very excited to play both. They do both have similar resolutions and they both play in 4K. I do not have a 4K TV. Definitely don't have anything that plays 8K, but I do play on PC monitors. I do feel like both of these will have great response times, and I'm excited to try them out. Honestly, I just am not 100% sure what I want to play first on the Xbox, but for the PlayStation I have Call of Duty, I have Miles Morales, and then I also want to continue playing Persona, so I'll be doing that. As far as the Xbox is concerned, I think if I'm going to grab a game for the Xbox, I'll definitely play something on Game Pass first, but if I'm going to purchase anything, it it'll probably be Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I feel like that would definitely be my game for Xbox for sure. If not Assassin's Creed, just because I feel like the power, if I decide to get Cyberpunk on a console and not on PC, I'll probably get Cyberpunk. I'll see. Cyberpunk, I want to get it on Xbox, you know, for playability, but I definitely want to consider where my demographic will be. And that may be on the PS5 as far as like friends and things like that. As far as I know, Cyberpunk is not a cross-play game if you want to do anything online, and it's pretty open world game, and if they have any multiplayer features, I definitely want to do that with friends, and I feel like that's going to be better set on PlayStation. But my fighting style, like roguelike games, I definitely want to get the next State of Decay. I'm definitely going to make sure I have Game Pass on deck for the next State of Decay. It'll probably be Assassin's Creed Valhalla though. I'm thinking Assassin's Creed. My Watchdog Legion is on PC, so I'll be playing that there. So definitely leave a comment down below. What game do you guys think I should play on each console first? What do you think I should play on the Xbox first? What do you think I should play on the PlayStation first? I'm definitely excited to know what you would like to see as far as gaming content on the channel going forward. What was your favorite console to see, and what console are you guys excited to play this holiday season if you're planning to purchase? Or if you're planning to purchase in 2021, I'm excited to know what kind of games you guys would like to play and which console you guys are looking forward to grabbing the most this holiday season. Thank you so much for watching this. If you've gotten this far, like I said, I'll do my best to follow up with the controller comparison either on my live stream or here on YouTube. But definitely make sure you check out my live stream. That is where you'll get the most content from me. That is twitch.tv/RaymondTheBeast. I'm just super excited to try these out. Now that I've shown you the systems, I want to show you a few of the items that I have picked up for my PS5, and then I did also pick up an extra controller for the Xbox as well, so I'm going to show you guys those as well. So as far as the PlayStation, I did pick up the 3D wireless headset. I did not get the camera or the media remote only because I don't typically use my PlayStation for streaming services. So I halted on that, and of course I no longer stream directly off of my PlayStation, so I did not have a need for a PS5 camera at this moment. But I did like the headset, so I grabbed that. And I grabbed a charging station for the DualShocks because I plan on picking up an additional controller next week for the PS5. I did also grab a additional controller for Xbox. It is similar to the one that I showed you guys earlier, except it's in the color Shock Blue. As far as games are concerned, I picked up Spider-Man Miles Morales, Sackboy, Demon Souls, and I picked up Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. You guys know I'm a crazy Kingdom Hearts fan. I don't know if Melody of Memory will play on the PS5, but I do still have my PS4 if it does not. I did trade into my Xbox One towards the purchase of my Xbox Series X. But all of my games that I do have for Xbox One are backwards compatible, so I had no worries there. I just was uncertain about Kingdom Hearts in particular. I also held on to my receipt just in case it's not. I can always switch that over to the Switch version and just return it. So sorry about the noise. My cat is losing his flipping mind. Actually, I'm gonna go grab him and see if I can go grab him and show you guys my cat. He is juicy. You guys have probably heard him the entire video. He has been tripping. Yes? You have been tripping? Yes, you have. Alright, I'm going to put him down because he's very anxious. Isn't that right, Jinx? You're anxious, right? Just a little bit? Okay. So sorry about that. But yeah, let me know what else you guys would like me to play. Let me know if there is any particular reviews you guys would like to see on these games or any other games that are going to be available for the new consoles, and I'll be happy to produce for you on this channel. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.